This is Megan Duffield, and I support Free Talk Live. And thank you guys for supporting Lola.
Thanks. Speak up. I'm with Megan Duffield, and she is a Lola lady. Here's her calendar picture. Now, I want you to go ahead and explain to me a little about the shoot and then why you did the shoot.
Okay, well, whenever Allison Gibbs approached me about the calendar, I thought, what better of a way to raise money for a liberty organization than having, very attractive as well as bright women talking about specific issues that we all deal with being a part of the liberty movement. And I actually didn't get to attend the Vegas photo shoot where Rita Quinn did the majority of the photography for the calendar. I did it at home in Illinois. My friend from high school, Sabrina Duncan, did an incredible job, and my topic on the calendar was End the Fed.
So what is the Fed?
Well, the Federal Reserve is a bank that was established in 1913, for those of you who are unfamiliar. Their job is to basically supply our country and other countries at the same time with currency, which is our American dollar. And unfortunately, their powers have been, I would say, they've overstepped their boundaries on what they should and shouldn't do, and I would also argue that they shouldn't even be in existence altogether. They've deflated our dollar due to just printing money out of thin air, like Ron Paul's famous words have been said plenty of times. Louder? Louder!
Well, for the average Joe that doesn't really understand economics and usually goes to sleep when people talk about it on the tube, what would ending the Fed do?
Ending the Federal Reserve would restore sound currency and currency money to our country, because every day that we are sitting here, as I'm speaking right now, our dollar is losing its value because the Federal Reserve gets Treasury bonds from our Department of Treasury, and they are told, here, we need this money in order to fund our country right now and bail out banks and give all of this corporate welfare on top of many other state-funded programs and things like that across the country.
So why do you think the politicians allow the Fed, our country set up like this?
Well, it's all very fake right now. Everything is artificial wealth. So there's a lot of different arguments and theories as to why politicians are in agreement, and obviously there's a lot of corporate influence, a lot of just influence over the Federal Reserve for their own personal careers. There's influences from other countries. The list could go on. Some would even argue to say that they're purposely pushing this in order to possibly create some new currency for the world. These are all just different theories and ways of thinking about it.
Like, my understanding of it was that there's only so much money that's taken in from taxes, and it's really not that much. Most of the country runs on fake money the Federal Reserve prints out. So if the Fed didn't do that, the politicians wouldn't have all their pet projects.
I know.
That's my understanding.
Too bad. Darn. Wouldn't that be awful?
I know.
Yeah. So, it's so basic. If people just take, the 30 seconds it could even take to spit out this sentence, the more you have of something, the less it's worth. So the more dollars we have in circulation, the less they're worth. And that's basic economics right there. And once you can comprehend that small piece to the puzzle, you can start understanding and maybe